Hello friends and welcome back. This is episode 27 of our Spelunky Let's Play, and we are back again after a bit of a, well, long, short, medium sort of hiatus. I'm not really sure what to call it. There hasn't been an episode of Spelunky up in a little while, and that's partially to do with the fact that I've been in a bit of a Spelunky funk, a spefunky, if you will, since that last episode. As you saw there, well, as you can see there right now actually, there's a picture of Yama sitting in his throne with his hands being all fancy. And, yeah, he beat the crap out of me last time. We had a little bit of a falling out, the two of us, and since then I've just been terrible at the game, and I don't know what it's been, but for the last week or so, I just have not been able to do much of anything. Just every single time I've tried to do a daily challenge, I haven't really made it to the end. I mean, I beat it once, but that's about it. Other than that, it's been fail after fail, and I haven't even been able to get past the mines. So we're going to do another run, and we're going to hope for the best. No guarantees, of course, but we'll do what we can. There are still a few things on my reasonably short checklist to accomplish. One of those things being learn how to deal with shopkeepers. Why did I whip both of those? I really just wanted to whip one of them. I need to figure out how to deal with shopkeepers, and I need to be able to kind of get through that situation with them every time where I'm sort of predictably able to handle what it is that they're throwing at me. Alright, that's good. I'll just take this rock with me then, not get in the way of that arrow trap. And although I feel like some of my Spelunky fundamentals, or fundamentals, are decent, there is a lot of room for improvement yet. So you may notice there is a tomato there on that satchel, that bag of what are normally bombs. There was a little bit of a thing, I don't know if you guys all saw it, but on the NLSS, I actually ended up eating a tomato on the stream, and it became sort of memeized. And then Steward as me decided to go ahead and make a mod for me that has basically a Spelunky tomato mod for basically every instance where there's tomatoes, or bombs rather, there's tomatoes in the place. And it even has a tomato sauce taking over for the sticky stuff, and things like the bomb crates are now upgraded to tomato crates, and all kinds of goodies like that. It's quite exciting. There's even a tomato amulet if I even get far enough to show that off. Anything else going to be in my way here? No, it looks like we're good. Just grab all these little gold bars. This has been a kind of a dismal floor. There's not a whole lot here in terms of money to find. So I'm not really looking forward to seeing, you know, going forward how this is going to shake out, because right now I feel like I'm in the hole, you know, being at 5,000, 6,000, I'm sorry, for the first floor is not usually the best performance. I think we usually want, I don't know, roughly 10, 12 per floor. Well, we'll see. That was just the beginning yet. So, thankfully we didn't take any damage, at least, so there is that. And let's not rush into anything and go ahead and make that mistake now, if it can be helped. There's a nice gem rolled for me. 800. I certainly feel like those should be worth more, given how large that jewel is. Let's throw the rock in the way so we don't get hit with an arrow at some point. I just want that one little bit of gold down at the bottom here. Actually, I'll take the rock with me instead, in case you need to give the rock bottom to somebody. Useful to have on your side, you know? Alright, so let's look below here. We've got a bit of a fall ahead, but provided I fall from the edge, everything's fine. So we'll take out the snake in this pot. Looks like there is something in there. This would be a great spot to sacrifice a Monty. It looks like Shopkeeper Man is already up in arms there, pacing back and forth in a bit of a nerve-wracking way. Oh, there is a jetpack there in the shop. That's really good if I can afford it, but if I can't, kind of bad. And that's a really easy Ujet Eye that we just picked up. I'm probably gonna have to backtrack a ways. Look at the snake in there. If I can find a Monty, I will go back, and I think it would be worth doing. Oh man, everything's on the other side of this wall, isn't it? Crap. Alright, let's put a bomb right here. That should get me through and get me to the emerald. And you can see the tomato bombs exploding there. And we'll grab that, and I'm hoping Monty's in here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Alright, that's good news. Oh, spider. I saw him at the last moment. For whatever reason, I didn't pay him enough attention, and I didn't get out of the way in time. So now the question is, can I get Monty all the way back? And do I have enough to go for a jetpack? I don't know that I do, actually. But it looks like there's some good stuff going on up above us. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to make it up there, actually. It is 2 blocks, so I should be able to, but that's... I'm already using a bunch of my bombs. How's this gonna work? Yeah, that's not gonna work, actually. So that means I would have to cook a bomb, and then use a rope to do this. I may just do that, though, if I can pull it off. Nope. I cannot, so I'm not going to use another bomb. That is the best I think I could probably do, and I still haven't triggered that arrow trap as far as I know. Oh, well, there goes Monty. So everything is falling apart already. It's little things like that. Alright, let's see how much money I have and how much the jetpack costs. I think it's, yeah, it's always 20, right? So I can at least get the climbing gloves. And the ghost is here already, so I guess we'll just try and run if we can get out. Ghost might come from this side anyway, and then I'm just going to have a hard time. No? Okay, I guess I'm good. Kind of a tough start, to be honest. I'm not holding out a ton of hope for long-term prospects, but... Oh my god. Did you see that? The freaking rock did not go over the edge, so it just bounced. Whatever. Alright, let's grab the scarab. Scarabs are the one thing that could help me quite a bit now. They should be able to make up for the amount that I just lost trying to take care of that climbing gloves and jetpack situation. It would have been lovely to get a jetpack that early in the game, but, you know, the odds of that actually working out, you know, it's a pretty rare opportunity when that happens. And you saw I did an episode that I think that happened once, and I still didn't get very far with it. Let's get the torch lit down here. I think that's a free, like, 200, yep, 200 gold per. Oh, no, there's actually another little nugget there. I'll go ahead and grab that as well. Dancing around with the spikes, usually a bad idea, but I kind of know where the threshold is before you get into trouble. Should be able to fall and grab the wall there. And that's all good. There's another scarab below. I definitely... Oh, Scorpion Man, I couldn't have seen you coming. Wait for him to wake up, and I think we'll try and jump on his head if he happens to walk. Yeah, he will. Alright, a little bit further. There we go. Alright, that's going to bust him open. See the bomb bags there with the little stack of them. I was hoping we would actually see one of the tomato crates, but maybe another time. So this is a tricky spot, because I don't want to accidentally kill the scarab if I throw my torch. Oh, okay. Yeah, oh, that's what okay, I forgot I actually had climbing gloves, so it didn't even matter if I did that or not. But I wanted to parlay that into a fancy move, and then I was just showing off for no reason, actually. Okay, looks like we've got quite a bit of gold on this level. That's good. We needed that to make up for all the spending we did. And I kind of want to go get more bombs, but I don't know how good of an idea that really is. There's also an easy Monty sitting right there that I should definitely go grab. Not sure if I'm going to end up with enough to get to the black market. Also, what am I doing right now? I'm just like freaking bouncing around off all the surfaces. So I wanted to go pick up everything in there. It would have been nice if we could have gotten an altar already sorted out, but I haven't seen any so far. I think I'm going to go grab just one single bomb bag out of the shop, because I think that's enough, or cheap enough, that I should be able to afford it. You know, 3,000 is kind of the kind of money you can come across fairly easily when you're playing Spelunky. I was talking on Twitter the other day, I just decided... Oh! I guess that has already been tripped, thank goodness. I thought it would be hilarious if somebody went and made a game show where essentially you take random people on the street, or like a lottery winner or something, we're just going to leave, and basically just have them play one game of Spelunky, and that's all they get. Maybe they've never played the game before, maybe they've played it a couple of times. Hopefully they haven't played it a lot of times, and you don't accidentally, like, bring in Bananasaurus Rex or something, because then you just destroy the game and the whole concept behind it. But the idea is whatever they make on that one run, they actually get to take home with them in actual, you know, real dollars instead of just Spelunky bucks. So I think that would be quite entertaining to watch, and I think a lot of people that play Spelunky pretty frequently would have a great time getting into seeing people sort of learn the nuance of the game from their first time, when there's so much at stake and so much pressure going on at the same time as well. I know I would personally get into that concept, but I don't think that would be a thing that could actually happen. I just thought it would be kind of cool, you know, to just sort of throw around that idea. I kind of want to go over here now that I have so many bombs. I think that's actually a viable concept, so we're going to go and see what kind of money we can make. This is mine's 4, I believe, so we are getting close to starting to think about black market money, and we're at 38.9, which is close. We're not all the way yet, but we're close. I think we're actually, well, we have a chance now. Before I wasn't going to be, you know, too optimistic, given how the first level went anyway, the first floor. But now I think things might have turned around a little bit in our favor, and if this is an idol right there, it is in fact, and there isn't a shopkeeper below us, I should be able to go ahead and grab it, and that's a free 10. Is there a shopkeeper below us? That has to be absolutely established, otherwise I'm just throwing this run. And I do not want to do that if it can be helped. Oh, excuse me, I actually meant to pick that up and... Oh, wow! Okay, that was a lot of scary things happened all at once. And a little bit of it perhaps almost out of my control there, but I did actually dodge that arrow at the last moment. Well, dodge or be in the right place at the right moment, I'm not sure which. Let's go grab this tri-gold. And still looking to see if there's a shopkeeper around. Oh, I think there's an altar, though, so I think we're going to have to go ahead and alterize Monty. Yeah, there is. Okay, we're going to do that. We got to get in Kelly's favor. It's really important to do that early on, if possible. Oh, and there's also sticky stuff up there. Or the potential of such. Oh, and we just got it from there, so I guess we didn't really need it as much, but still. The free 2 gems, always welcomed. I love that it's tomato sauce. That's so funny. Just needs like a ragu label on it, or ragu. I said that really strangely for some reason. Alright, kick that off. I almost just like threw myself at those spikes for whatever reason. That was not good. And it looks like I should be safe to go ahead and grab... Oh, and the ghost is here already. Okay, ghost is going to come from the left. Free parachute is not a thing I'm super excited about. Let's not throw this whole run and get in the way of the ghost, but I can hopefully still make it up here. I think there's enough wiggle room that I might have a chance to get around the ghost, provided I don't do something really, really dumb. So let's let him go as high as he's going to go. Grab this. Get out of the way. Let this roll on through. That should open up some paths. Oh, I've angered Kelly, so there goes my Monty sacrifice, actually. And let's just throw this over here. Oh, the spiders are coming. Oh god, the spiders are here. Okay, let's just leave. We managed to come out with enough gold to make it to the black market, but we did piss off Kelly, which is not a good thing. I kind of should have seen that coming, to be perfectly honest. It wasn't really all that veiled that that's how things were looking like they were going to go. Man, I wish the idol was as easy as it is here to pick up all over the place, because it is very easy to pick it up here. There's basically no risk at all. You just go like that, the end. I'm certainly not going to throw the run, but I guess that's sort of to balance out that this is the jungle and it's not the beginning anymore. So maybe when you've invested this much time, maybe you shouldn't be punished quite as severely here. Getting acclimated with tiki tramps, feel like I'm pretty much comfortable with them most of the time. That frog is going to be a problem for me, isn't it? It's a froglum. Is that a thing? A froglum. Kind of want Monty. Oh, geez. Well, I missed. Let's see if we can whip both of those. We can indeed. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable doing that as well. We'll take him out, and where do I want to go? Do I want to go down? Might want to go down, and I'll use a couple of bombs here, and I just want to get all this stuff out to the goal as quickly as possible, especially since there's all these gems. Not like I'm rolling in bombs, but at the same time, I feel like I can afford to use a couple of them to my own benefit here, and we definitely could use the health. I'm going to drop him there, get this guy out. Oh, well, one more. There we go. And then we're going to go back for the idol real quick. Oh, I just saw another altar. Ugh, well, I think it might be a little too late for us for a Kapal at this point. I mean, not that I should, like, give up or anything, but it seems like losing favor with Kali that early, I probably have a chance to get back in it, but the odds are not ever in my favor, so to speak. So let's just capitalize on the things we know we have a chance on, and one of the things I know I have a chance on is getting a bunch of money to potentially maximize the amount of bombs I have if I do reach the black market, which I'm hoping that I can. Oh, that was a really poor bit of judgment there with the way I handled that bat. And it looks like that's going to be about all she wrote for this floor. I didn't see any Ujat Eye activity going on here for whatever reason, so I guess this is not the floor. And there's a little bit of free gold. And a free gemerald. Alright, we're actually at 82 thou. That is not bad at all, so let's just go. There's nothing else here for me, I don't think. I want that 3 gold bars, but I'm not getting it. So let's go. So that was Jungle 1, I believe. So we get, yep, the Monty kisses there. And Jungle 2, I'm guessing we're going to see the black market probably on this level, if not at the least. The last chance is going to be, I think, the last level. Or the next one after this, I mean. There we go. Get him out of the way. The frog is... Oh, that was really scary. I should have really backed off on that one. Sometimes you gotta know when to back off and not get into a fight at all. That's a bit of a difficult jump. That bat's gonna come out after me. How am I gonna handle this? I should be able to just drop down, let the bat trigger, jump over the pit, take care of the frog. This is all prioritization order, and I just kicked him down into the hole. I hope that isn't a bad idea. if there was a shopkeep down there, that could have been a problem. Maybe I just aggroed him, but no, I didn't. That's a lot of stuff going on in this next little area. I'm going to definitely drop a bomb here and hope that I can get to the bee jelly. Because if I can, well, I don't have to worry so much about health for a while. She's forgiven you. Okay, thank you very much, Kali. I think it was probably worth it. Well, I hope anyway. Provided we don't botch the bee situation too badly. That is a lot of bees today in the bee hole. Well, I can make it through here and bottleneck them. That would work. But I don't know if I have it in me. Let's give it a shot. Hopefully that doesn't hurt the altar. Yeah, that was... Oh my god. That is a swarm in 3/4. Alright, get through this hole. Okay. I have 2 hits. No, I have 1 hit now. And if I could, like, bounce off of that one, and then maybe drop a bomb on the wall here, that would be best. This bee won't even fit through this hole, right? This bee is not... He's not coming in after me, so I should be able to bounce on his head about 100 times, or maybe just drop a bomb. But if I drop a bomb, I don't have the bottleneck working in my favor anymore. Okay. Oh, I knew that was coming. Knew that was coming. That is really frustrating. Alright, well, I guess we'll start again. That is how the Spelunky crumbles. I should have just dropped a bomb right there. I had a feeling I was going to make it out of that if I was just a little bit well, if I was just careful enough, or a little bit more careful. Maybe not both of those things at the same time. Alright, let's jump on the snake, and we'll work our way down. See, this is how it's been for me. Every single game of Spelunky has been kind of like that, where it's like, I see the potential for a good run, and then I just botch it at the last possible minute. Well, that wasn't the last possible minute. It was one of those minutes where it was kind of important that I make the right decision, and I failed to do so, and it led to my impending demise. Alright, so there we go. Oh, I didn't mean to whip you there. I can just put you down. Apparently that didn't actually hurt Monty for some reason, because he was whipped, I guess, while he was in the spider webs? I don't know what's up with that. It did hurt me, though, when that dude landed on me. And do we have an altar? No, we do not. Okay, we're going to drop you off then. Again, a very anemic first floor. Well, maybe not very, but reasonably anemic first floor. There wasn't a whole lot going on here money-wise, although we did clear 9, which is, I guess, well, certainly better than the first run. So through the door we go. At least we were making reasonably good time in the previous run. I haven't been playing maybe as meticulously as I should be. I feel like I have some of the fundamentals down enough, though, that I can kind of ease off a little bit, but, you know, that's kind of, I guess, just cockiness then. And we want to avoid that at all costs. Cockiness is what gets you killed in Spelunky most of the time, unless you really have the skills to pay the bills, and I don't know if I'm quite there. Should I use a bomb here? Probably not. I'm just going to go the long way, and then we can get the spider stuff as well. And we'll go down this way. Is there something to land on? Yes. Oh, there's a bomb box there, which is, you can see the tomato crate now. It's a lovely bit of art. And apparently this is boxed in, which I didn't realize at first. Should I buy this? I kind of feel like I should buy this. I don't have climbing gloves anymore. I miss them so much, though. And I do have a few extra ropes, so I should try and leverage that if I can. I would like to go get all the stuff up above me, but there's so much at stake. You know, there's a vault over here, which is most likely going to get demolished by that boulder. And then I thought there was maybe a crate up at the top as well. This is a tricky spot, because I've got to actually jump under this dude. There we go. Let's do that, and then we'll just drop off Monty. We'll see about how to proceed. Am I going to have to use a rope already? Actually, maybe I'll just forget all about whatever I saw up there. Seems like it's a little too dangerous for me to want to bother, so let's just move on. Alright, so here we go, 1-3. Early idle. Well, let's take this skull here. We'll use that to trigger the arrow trap. And toss this pot at the spider. Doesn't really help because I didn't hit him. Oh, Scorpion Man, I almost didn't see you at all there. I would like to get him on a level below me at all times. It's pretty much the best way to deal with them when you can. Just as long as you can jump on... Oh my god, I freaking missed jumping on him. Well, that was a little pathetic. We've got our key right here, and I have the bombs to get through. It's going to take a couple, though, unfortunately. but kind of have to do it, right? I mean, that's just the way it works. And now we've got the Ujidai, so now we have our black market access, hopefully. You know, it's still not a guarantee, even if you find that stuff. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was hoping that the fragment wouldn't bomb that situation. And this is an awful spot as well. There's a rat walking around in front of that arrow trap, but I guess it's not going off. We'll bomb right here. Really got to get that paste. It is very, very important to get that paste. Otherwise, a lot of these bomb situations become very impractical. Sorry, Mr. Rat. I don't know why I need to do this. I guess it's a little cruel of me. Alright, there's a bat. Get rid of him. And it looks like we've worked our way most of the way down. There's a little bit of gold up above me, but I guess we're just going to not bother with it. Let's hit him with a rock. Jump over that. There's our Monty. And there's our exit. I guess we will just drop him off and let him walk to victory, and then we'll go back and see what was in the shop on the left. Right, wasn't that a shop? I didn't really get a good look at what I was doing. Yeah, it was a shop. So ropes, spike shoes, and a cape. But I'm at 1,800. I mean, the cape is great, and the spike shoes are great. Honestly, I mean, I could use more of all of these things, really. I'm going to go with the spike shoes. I just can't afford to lose too much money this early. There's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to make it back, so I want to make sure that I have a little bit extra in pocket. And I think spike shoes are one of those things that if you find yourself in the temple, or somewhere like the temple, where all of a sudden there's some really angry, powerful monsters around you, and you might not have much in the way of defense, the spike shoes at least give you a fighting chance to be able to jump on their heads. I mean, I've killed Anubis 2 with my feet before, so it's clearly a thing that is beneficial to have. When you're in a run where there's a lot of uncertainty, and I don't know where I'm going to be with uncertainty right now. I am uncertain about the level of uncertainty and entropy and all of that stuff. We've got a double dragon here, which is very exciting for me. And we never got paste, so I'm not going to grab those. Otherwise, I would have put a bomb up there for those 2 gems. Let's fall on him. Spike shoes mean that is an instant death, which is what I love about them so much for him. And I could actually push that TNT block over here just to see if I get anything out of the floor, but I should really see what's below me first before I do that. Yeah, okay, I'm thinking that's a good idea right now. And landed on the snake, lovely enough, but that actually didn't pierce the floor. I thought that was basically like dropping a bomb. Evidently it's not. And I can actually drop him right down. He should find his way to the goal quite easily. There we go. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and jump down here and put a bomb down. There's no way for me to get... I guess if I would have gone on the left side. It's actually still not too late, right? I'm going to have to use a rope either way. No, I'm not. Not if I go this way. So I'll conserve a rope then. There's 3 gems right there. My goodness. Let's take out this snake. And is there anything I can drop down there to trigger that arrow trap? There's a rock over here. Oh, there's so many gems in all the walls. My goodness, I wish I could get to all of that stuff. If only I had a matic right now. Just want to toss that down. There we go. It's always a bit awkward for me when I try to toss some of these things. Let's do it anyway, right? Oh no, it falls through the platform. Why did I forget that? Oh, man. I'm scum. Yeah, when I'm trying to deal with ladders and platforms and things and rocks, all of that kind of stuff, when there's an arrow trap and I have to, like, trigger it with a rock while I'm on the same ladder, I almost always seem to hit myself with it, which is a little frustrating. There we go. That actually went all right. Oh, man, there's no way for me to get sticky stuff, right? It's too late now. There's so many gems everywhere. It's killing me. The only way that I might be able to get some of this stuff is, like, to put one here, but now the ghost is going to show up, so I guess forget it all. I'll just roll on with 33.6. At least I'm doing okay health-wise, right? And that's, you know, one positive thing. Alright, so we are here in Jungle 1. Got a sweaty orange ball, and one of these man traps. Let's jump over him. I don't really want to buy what he's selling, which is basically teeth all day, every day. And we'll go right under this bat, and then we'll worry about that guy in a minute. Let's just, oh my goodness. Don't mess with me too much, monkey. Oh, he's got a freaking bomb. I hate the monkey. Come on now. Oh, poor timing on the whip. That was butts. Alright, I should be able to grab the boomerang with my spike shoes again, meant I could kill that dude. Which is pretty helpful for me. And do I want to go back up? I think I might. Thought there might have been something up above me, right? Or, no, I imagined that. Never mind. So now we've just started the portion of our run where we're going to be on Black Market Watch. Bound to run into it fairly soon. I have a feeling, for some reason, I was thinking it was going to be on this level. Just, you know, an inkling. Basically no real reason for it at all. And, you know, I could buy tomato sauce. I'm glad he changed the name of it as well. Because, like I've said, that's been kind of a thorn in my side for the last few levels, but we really didn't make very much money here, which is really not so good. Fine, let's just go. I didn't see any Ujjayi activity, so we're just going to keep forging ahead. Can't see a thing. I guess we gotta have one of those. Come on, stop picking up the freaking boomerang. I get the point. Can't see a thing if it ain't got that swing. Is there gonna be a spider falling on my head? That's often what happens. I would love to get at that scarab there. Oh, excuse me. No spikes below for once? That's rare. Oh, okay, and we've got blinking happening, which means that we are getting near. Anything? No, it's gotta be somewhere towards the middle right, I suppose. We've got 2 scarabs. That is a positive-looking place for me to hang out. Where can I drop, though? Alright, thank goodness that wasn't spikes. Otherwise, that could have been the end of that run. And we'll just hop on over here, grab some more bombs for free. And a second scarab. A scarab, second scarab, which is always a good thing to have on hand. We're going to check again for Ujjayi activity, because I believe it might be over here somewhere. And I might have to abandon my torch awfully soon. Which is not a thing that I'm happy about. Let's drop a bomb. Yep, that blew up the top of that guy. Which is good news for me. Okay, I think we're awfully close to it. Oh, there's a man trap up there. Seems to be below. Okay, we're gonna put another bomb here. And there we go. That actually opened it up, surprisingly enough. Oh, no, Monty. Okay, we gotta put you down right over here. Anything else that I want to check out? This is a very precarious position for me because pretty much every direction I go in is going to be a problem. I'm just going to go. I'm going to take the 51 and just roll on, because this could be the end of me if I try to mess around too much. But I haven't angered shopkeepers so far, so that's good news. We've got a couple of snails downstairs. I'm not interested in them. Uh-oh. Okay, exploding. Oh, God, I'm dead. The end. Well, that shows you how quickly things can take a turn for the worse, and that is exactly the trend that I've been noticing in my Spelunky play lately. Things like that just keep happening to me. I don't know what it was. I guess I panicked when I saw the orange frog, then the blue frog caught me off guard, and then I found my way into the way of that tiki trap, which was all it took to take me from, you know, full health down to nothing. I was just thinking, what's going to happen when the orange frog gets set off, and then he's going to, you know, cause the apocalypse from all the shopkeepers running in every direction, firing their guns, and, of course, there he goes. Eventually, it was bound to happen. And watch, it'll probably... Oh, I was thinking it was going to bounce me all the way down into the position where the Ankh was going to be. But I didn't quite make it to the Ankh. Unfortunately, the Black Market is the place I died. It's a sad place to go, isn't it? But that's going to be it for this episode. I really have to get out of this Spelunky thing that I'm in right now, and then maybe we can finally finish off this hell run that I've been after for all my life. Ugh, it's been a long time coming, man. I've been at this for a while. I don't know how many, it's been a couple of years now. So when did this come out on Xbox Live Arcade? Isn't like a year ago, actually, so... Right? A year? 2012, I think? I don't know, maybe closer to 2 at this point. But regardless... I think it's going to happen eventually. I just got to keep at this. There'll be more episodes of Spelunky, don't you worry. It's just going to take me a little while, because I got to get this all sorted out and stop being bad. Because right now it's making me mad, because I'm mad because I'm bad. So, with your support, there will be more. Just continue to let me know that this is something that you're interested in watching, and I will do my best to prioritize this into my schedule for future uploads. So, I will catch you next time. Thank you so much for watching, by the way, and continue to leave comments. I'd love to hear from all of you. But I hope you have a lovely night, and I'll see you later.